Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and I literally woke up like this. I wanted to do a get ready with me this morning as I get ready for school. I have this new eyeshadow palette by Profusion that I really want to use. There's actually a crazy look that I want to do, but I don't want to do it for school and I don't really have time. So I'm gonna do kind of the half crazy look, and I'm not gonna talk too much through everything because I want to talk about other things. I woke up with a headache, which is super cool, like a really bad one. Pause for a sip of coffee. It's my favorite mug from San Diego Old Town, one of my favorite places on earth. I've been back and forth with hot and cold coffee. Anyway, all right, putting the headband on and let's chat. So I broke this, I don't know how you break a headband, but it like got a few inches longer, so it's not really tight on my head anymore, but I think it'll do. All right, putting my rose water on. And I'm still sticking with the CeraVe, the lighter lotion. Just bought a new one of those. So, okay, want to talk about some podcasts. If anybody's into true crime podcasts, you need to listen to the podcast called Cold. There are a lot of episodes, and which is kind of annoying because I want to know the ending, but they're long episodes too, and I don't even know. I had never heard of this before. It was the disappearance of Susan Powell, which I thought was like an exercise person. So I was like, is that what they're talking about? No. They think her husband did it, blah, blah, blah. Really good and really creepy. I also listened to, I was listening to like a bunch of podcasts, and it was just too overwhelming. So I think the ones I listen to right now are Cold, because that's the new one. On a regular basis, I listen to My Favorite Murder, the Happier podcast. Young House Love has a podcast, even though I think they took the summer off. And I think that's the only ones I really listen to on a regular basis. But this Cold one's really good, so check that out. I've been using my CC cream by It Cosmetics on a regular basis because for some reason I was just getting breakouts like crazy. Like bigger breakouts, and that's not normal for me, so I want to cover that stuff up. I just use one pump because it's so crazy thick. So I got some requests to talk about like some wedding stories of doing like working weddings, and if you don't know me, I don't super enjoy doing weddings. Everything that I do in my life is because I love interacting with the people that I work with. Being a teacher, I love being with the kids, doing a wedding. I love being able to chat with the bride and the bridesmaids and everybody there, just, you know, chatting about life and how they got there. Secondly, it's the creativity. So I do color guard stuff, I choreograph stuff. Doing weddings, you don't really get that creativity. You do a little bit. You know, everybody's skin is different and all that stuff, but there's way less creativity and way more chatting, which wouldn't be an issue if you didn't only have 2 seconds to get everyone's makeup done. And I really truly feel like I'm in the minority here. Gotta touch up when you blow your nose. Okay, so I really feel like I'm in the minority here. Every makeup artist friend that I talk to is like, oh, I love doing weddings. I don't have any issues at all. And I'm like, gosh, am I just not supposed to be a makeup artist or what? And it's not because I have all these horror stories, because honestly, I have very few horror stories. In Austin, it's not like there are all these bridezillas. It's not like that here. People are super laid back. If there's anybody upset, it's usually a mother who's stressed, a sister, or someone who's like super picky about stuff. But in general, it's not like a bridezilla type of thing. For me, it's about the pressure of time, which is weird because I just filmed a video talking about my anxiety related to time and fitting things in. So light bulb just went on there. Using my IT Cosmetics concealer. I set a million alarms in the morning. Sorry about that. So I don't, part of the reason I don't enjoy weddings is because I don't have, you know, all this time to be creative on someone's face, right? There is this pressure of the time, literal pressure of time. And, you know, something messes up or there's something you don't like, you're in trouble because you have to get the next person done really quickly. And it's not like a photo shoot. Like, I mean, I guess it is similar, but in the photo shoot, you get to be more creative. Also, sometimes in a wedding, you're doing upwards of 8 people. And, okay, my card was full, so I had to delete some stuff. I was talking about, you know, just the pressure of time and fitting everybody in. And if there's something that you mess up on, there really isn't time to go back and fix those things. So I haven't really had any horror stories. I've had a couple of things happen, more about, you know, people say, I would say the worst thing about it is people say that they don't know what they want, right? Oh, I don't know what I want, just something, you know, natural, whatever. And then you do something natural and they're like, that's too dramatic. Okay, well, in a picture, it's gonna look perfectly natural. Also, please, 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 if you don't know what you want, bring a picture of an idea, because people don't know, those are the people that end up complaining the most about the smallest, ittiest, bittiest, tiniest things. I don't know what I want, but then they hate everything that you do. So really, they do know what they want. I would rather have somebody say, I want this exact thing, than not have any idea of what they want, and then hate it at the end. I want someone to love what I do, and if they don't love what I do, I want them to tell me so I can fix it. However, that becomes difficult because of time. There's been a couple of wedding moments where the bride is left alone and her, you know, bridesmaids have left to go do things that they're not supposed to be doing. I mean, nothing bad, but just like they're not there. And so they're not able to get their hair and makeup done, and then things get behind. Or they don't value the time that's like, they don't want to be late, you know, to start the ceremony, but then they don't want to be on time. So that's another like small thing that happens is, let's say the first person starts at 9. Sometimes that first person won't be there until 9:30, or they're running around. So it all goes back to time on a wedding day because there's a ceremony time, you know. Let's see, what kind of blush? Blushy blush blush. So yeah, it's more about like the aunt or the mom being super picky, or and just about like the wedding in general, or maybe the sister not knowing what she wants for her makeup, or people saying they want one thing and then when they see it they're like, oh, I don't want that. I mean, it's kind of the same as like doing hair, right? Not everybody's hair is the same, and so they want something they see in the picture, but they don't realize that their face is not made like that. It's just like their hair is not made like that and it can't do that. So kind of unrealistic expectations, or just super pickiness, and then just the time wrapped up in everything. I don't ever feel relaxed doing a wedding. And again, I think I'm in the minority. I have had some wonderful things happen. People say, you know, I've had my makeup done a couple times and I've been scared, and you did my makeup, and this is the best, you know, it's the best makeup I've ever had done on me. I feel super beautiful, all those lovely things. I've had My favorite people to do are the older ladies, like older moms or grandmas, great grandmas. Those are just the best, the sweetest. They have the best stories. They're just so thankful about everything you do. And they're my favorite to do makeup on their skin. I don't know. I've had moms pray for me, which is just amazing. Most people are super lovely. But, you know, you make good money doing weddings, and it's really hard to give up. So what I've done, gotta get close. So what I've done for this fall is, you know, I work a full-time job. Makeup is not my full-time job anymore. So I wanted to cut down on some of the weddings I was doing so that I could have some free weekends. I have a boyfriend now, and I've always loved to travel, and there are places in the area, like around where I live, that are easy to get to, you know, for like a weekend trip or something, like New Orleans. Those alarms, I swear. New Orleans is one of my favorite places in the world, and I've not been able to go because I'm always working on a weekend, and then I work full-time during the week. So I've decided to go down to one wedding a month and to see how that affects me financially. If it works, then I think I'm gonna keep that. And I'm wondering how that's going to affect my thoughts on weddings. Like, am I going to like them more because I'm doing less, or am I going to hate going because I'm used to not doing as many? You know what I'm saying? This eyebrow is not okay right now. So I'm excited to see how that goes. Right now I only have like one wedding per month through the end of the year, and I'm really excited about it. I'm nervous financially, but I think when it comes to joy and filling the time with things that you love, this is gonna work well for me. I've been doing I've had some photography opportunities, and I really want to do that more. I noticed that even if I wasn't getting paid, I enjoyed my time more. So that's a life lesson for you. All right, I'm not gonna get too crazy on these. Since I'm talking, I'm not able to like look too much, and I just don't care. School has not been super fun this year, I have to say. That's kind of one of my safe places, and it is not safe. But moving on. So weddings, doing one a month. We're gonna see how that goes financially, and if, you know, I need to adjust that, if I need to take on a last minute wedding or whatever. I would like to get paid for doing photography gigs. That would be amazing. I did one that's been up on my Instagram recently that I really loved. Had a great time doing. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a bright color in my inner corner. Haven't even decided what I'm wearing. I'm gonna do this bright orange. Ooh. Wow, okay. It's a little pigmented, no big deal. That's cool. Maybe I'll put some glitter on top of that, you know. Nothing like glitter in the inner corner as a high school teacher, you know? This is one good way to wear color though. Maybe not this crazy, but putting it on the inner corner is one of my favorite places. And I was doing this before what's her face, so FYI. I don't know, these are like glitter, like loose glitter, so maybe I won't do that. Just gonna put a little more. Just gotta do some mascara and we'll be done. So yeah, that's how I feel about weddings. And I feel like I'm in the minority, I've said that, but you know, people really love doing them, and it just made me think, do I just not enjoy doing makeup anymore? Which is not true, because like I love teaching people about how to do makeup and doing lessons and doing natural makeup, and that's mostly what I do in a wedding. So, okay, that is super pretty. Let's do a little buff. Even though this is my highlighter brush. That's really pretty. Okay, do some mascara, and then I gotta do something with this hair. What time is it? All right, ahead of schedule. So I want to know you guys' favorite podcasts. Again, I don't want to get too overwhelmed in the podcast area. I like having like a select few, and I've kept my other podcasts on there. Like, I'm still subscribed to them. I just don't listen to them in case, you know, I get back into the groove of a different one. I used to listen to Side Hustle School. That's one that comes on every day, but I just can't pick up one more side hustle. So right now I'm a high school teacher full-time. I do makeup on the weekends and sometimes on weekdays if a gig comes up like that, but I haven't had one of those in a while. And then I write choreography for Color Guard, like dance and flag and stuff. And right now I'm writing for a marching band that is not near me. So I'm just choreographing on my own time. I mean, not completely on my own time because, you know, they have to learn as much as possible as soon as possible. But, you know, I don't have to be there early in the morning or after school or anything because they're about 4 to 6 hours away from me. So what I'm doing is writing the choreography, videotaping it, and then like putting it in a Dropbox situation. So I'm doing those 3 things. I had thought about taking on tutoring like a VIP kid, and as soon as I did that I got the choreography gig, and I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do all of these things. So I have a lot more free time now, which is what I want. So yeah, I try not to listen to Side Hustle School because it makes you want to start another side hustle, and I don't need that in my life. Yes, I just used 3 mascaras. This mascara is amazing for the bottom lashes. It's really good for not smudging. All right, gotta brush this hair. Then I'm gonna buff all this stuff out. I let my mascara dry, and then kind of comb out my lashes. I'm just not feeling my hair, guys. I got a updated haircut because I'm growing it out a little bit, and she just kind of went to town on the layers, and I am not feeling that at all. So hopefully those grow out. Gonna get a color soon. Sister's getting married, so hopefully it'll look good before that. All right, I think that's dry, so I'm gonna take a little Q-tip. I like to go under there and get any stray marks. Not Matthew's. I'm telling you, I should be a comedian. I'm kidding. Nope, that is a no. All right, just comb through these. Of course, now I gotta find something to wear that goes with a bright pink orange inner corner. Ooh. And then let's buff in the cheeks. Man, I just really want to wear a bright lip with this so bad. But I don't think I should. I really want to put shimmer and glitter. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna put some, just a little lip balm on my lips until I decide what lipstick to wear. I don't think I'm gonna do much to my hair today, guys. I think that's where I'm gonna keep it. So thanks a lot for watching. Tell me your favorite podcast below, just in case I want something new. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.